Hey family, this is Darlene. Today is Sunday. I wanted to stop by to show you that I am prepping to get ready to mail out the promo packages for Jewelry by BDK. Um, and instead of doing those priority mailboxes, I thought about it. I don't want to do the priority mailboxes. The reason I'm going to use the bubble padded envelopes is because I'm going to put a lookbook in each one of the envelopes. So it'll be a letter. So we'll have the letter, we'll have the lookbook, and the letter and the lookbook will go into one of these envelopes. And when you look at the letter, you can see that I changed up the wording, and I changed up the wording because the circumstance is different. The proposal is different. And you'll see that it's addressed to, this one is addressed to 20th Century Fox. Their address, Culver City, California, attention wardrobe department, because that is where I'm going to address it to the wardrobe department. And I can't stress this enough. If you think about what has happened over the last year has caused a reorganization of a lot of things. So a lot of businesses that were up and running last year are no longer up and running this year, right? That includes jewelry, that includes clothing, that includes restaurants, that includes shoe stores. I mean, literally anything and everything. Small businesses, entrepreneurs, have gone out of business, and for whatever reason. And if you think about what the last year has presented to us, it has presented death, it has presented rearrangement, it has presented newness, it has presented hardships, it has presented challenges, it has presented successes, it has presented the opportunity for us to make more revenue than we ever thought that we could make. That's what the last year has done for us, right? So again, we have to take advantage of the opportunity as it is now. It's almost like and this is kind of like my thought, and I really do believe this. When you have a thought or an idea to do something, if you don't operate in the energy of that thought, eventually somebody else will take that, and you'll look up and you'll be like, I was thinking about doing that. Well, you can't just think about doing it, you have to take action. So if it's a good thought, if it's a wholesome thought, if it's a joyful thought, if it's a positive thought, I mean, operate in that energy. You see what I'm saying? Because if you don't, somebody else will. But anyway, back to this letter. So I changed the proposal letter up because the situation is different. So it says, I would like to introduce our boho inspired jewelry collection, Jewelry by BDK. We're in the business of creating beautiful artisan made unusual jewelry. We are excited to make you familiar with who we are and our high quality handmade collection and professional reputation. It will be our pleasure to have the Jewelry by BDK collection become a dedicated accessories choice for adorning actors for film, television, theater productions, and print publications. Our collection has everything from simple items for characters to the most elegant. So simple in the sense of the little bitty pearl beads to the extreme, like I do with the wire earrings and the big chunky necklaces, like you see back here. Just kind of a little bit of everything. Our jewelry collection is sustainable with meaning. Where some see imperfection, we see character, individuality, and strength. Inspired by current life occurrences, our handcrafted jewelry is rich in symbolism and holds deep personal meaning for those who wear it. Each piece is sustainably made using high quality materials in our sunny studio in beautiful San Diego, California. Right? Had to put that part in there. Our collection finds itself available through both the Jewelry by BDK website and the Etsy shop, Jewelry by BDK CO, and at high-end shows in San Diego, California, and nearby areas. So you want to let them know that I have an online presence. And not only do I have an online presence, I am out and about at high-end shows and events and things selling and presenting the Jewelry by BDK collection. It also says you can reach us with any questions via phone or email, or find us on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you for taking the time to review my letter. I look forward to talking with you, right? So I gave the Instagram, I gave the Facebook, phone number, website address to both Etsy and the website, and email address, telephone number, and all that good stuff, right? So the letter is saying, even though I am introducing you to the Jewelry by BDK collection in the form of some promotional pieces, right? I am also saying to whomever it's important to that for more of the Jewelry by BDK collection, our collection finds itself available through both the Jewelry by BDK website and the Etsy shop, Jewelry by BDK CO, and at high-end shows in San Diego, California, and nearby. So what that communicates to whomever is no more free pieces. No, not free pieces, but no more promotional pieces. So the wording could have been, something like, oh, well, whatever I said, and then basically, well, for more of our collection, contact me at da 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 da. It's like, no, that's miscommunication, because I'm not trying to give you more promotional items. I want to secure your business. That's what I want. So because I want to secure your business, I have to communicate that in the letter. That's why it says our collection finds itself available through both the Jewelry by BDK website, and if you know the website, that's where you're gonna go purchase something from. Right? So that's another thing. And then another thing I was going to include is when you give your phone number, make sure you got a nice professional message on your phone. So my voicemail says, you reached the voicemail for Darlene. Currently, I'm on the go. I'm not able to accept any calls, but please leave your name, your number, a message, and all calls will be returned promptly. Thank you, and have a great day. So that's my voicemail. When you get it, it's like, okay, ooh, she on the go. She busy. Exactly, because 9 times out of 10, I'm on the go and I'm busy. So you want it to be as professional as you can make it. So anyway, this is how the packaging is gonna go. I'm gonna put the letter. I'm gonna have the lookbook. So what I did is I went ahead and I printed out the lookbook. And the lookbook, I printed out the lookbook. So when you get it, okay, this is another reason why I printed out the lookbook. So you guys will understand why I'm doing what I do. There is a rhyme and a reason, a puzzle that is to be assembled in what it is that I'm doing. So when I was in college, I worked for a president of a company, right? So I was his executive assistant. So that meant, and then I think it was a team of like maybe 12 people at this investment firm. 12, 13 people. And then y'all know I'm not good with times and numbers and dates and all that kind of stuff. I'll be remembering that stuff. I was working for the president of the company, and I was his executive assistant. So what would happen is, even like with phone calls, I had to screen phone calls to determine if it was an important call or if it was just something that was kind of third tier. Like, that could wait. He can call them back in 2 days, or he can call them back at the end of the day. In addition to that, I used to get the mail. So when I got the mail, people would send in like promo packets for their businesses, like all kind of little different stuff, because they were trying to partner with this specific firm. So what would happen is when I would open everything up, and let's say it's like this, I would open everything up, I would literally have to walk through the material to make sure that everything was as it should be. I would scan through, I would look at it, and I would make the determination to send it forward to the president or to one of the team members. I had the authority to do that, to say yes or no to these people's information. That's like with Darlene for Jewelry by BDK. Somebody is going to open this, and that person has the authority. Trust me, I know, because I've done it. They have the authority to say yes, no, or maybe to what it is that I am presenting, right? And I'm going to tell you what I would always do if if the packet answered every question that I thought any one of those team members or the president was going to ask me, right? It went forward. So like with the packet, it had the letter, it was excellent presentation, no misspelled words. I mean, like perfectly put together. And then they would put like maybe some type of visual aid, something. That's what this is, the lookbook. They would put some type of something that was presenting their product. Like all these type of things. And then they would have a price list, or they would have brochures, or they would have like all these things. If they had all those materials, promotional materials in the envelope, you best believe I did like a little summary, boom, 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 who is from, what is pertaining to, uh, full packet, complete information, or whatever it is. I would put, contact person, boom, 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 email address, and I would put that on a little slip outside of the envelope. So everything would go in. So we had everything, and then I would have the original packaging that it would come in, and everything just pretty much got clipped together, and I would send that forward, right? Because something, even on the envelope, the next person could have wanted. I have no idea, but I would always do that. And they always would be like, Darlene, thank you so much. I mean, you just so efficient. I mean, you just so detailed. And I would be like very detailed because hey, I don't know if y'all want the envelope or not. But anyway, let me see. So everything would be put together, and then that's how it goes. So for me, I'm like, oh, okay, well, wait a minute. I'm not going to send that in the priority mailbox. I'm going to put the letter in there. I'm going to put the lookbook in there, and then I'm going to put it in separate in its own envelope. And you always want to turn what they're going to look at towards you. So when they open it, they can see exactly what it is. Ain't no searching around. So you always want to put your letter first, and then you want to put your other documents in the order that you want them to see, right? So then that means it will go in here. I would stick it, and then on here I would put 2021 lookbook on the outside of this envelope, right? So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll put it in here, and I still need to package up the jewelry, and what I'm gonna use is bubble wrap. I'm gonna use my plastic bags. So 7 pieces will go in this plastic bag, right? So we'll put it in the plastic bag. We'll roll it up. We'll tape it down, and then we'll use the bubble paper. Wrap it in the bubble paper. It'll go inside of this big envelope, and this envelope will go in here too. And then we'll do 7 of those. So that's just a little bit. I have to, what I found these at not the bubble wrap. The bubble wrap I got when I ordered those boxes. So I got a bunch of this bubble wrap. These bags I got from a store downtown. I think it's called Farkas, downtown San Diego. So those. And I just stopped off at the Dollar Tree to pick up these envelopes. So I said, okay, I don't want to do the box. I'm being neglectful here. I need to include the lookbook, and I need to include the letter, right? And then this is the thing. The lookbook can be emailed, the letter can be emailed, but the jewelry can't be emailed. So then that would mean that, okay, I need to print the lookbook out, I need to print the letter out, and everything needs to be in the package with the jewelry, right? And you know what? I wanted to present a challenge. If any one of you, because I'm not mailing anything out until July 7th. So I'm going to have everything all packaged up, and I'm going to show you guys once I get it all packaged up. I'm going to go to the post office and probably videotape myself putting the packages in the box to be mailed out, so you could actually see me mailing these things out. But I thought to myself, I'm going to present a challenge. So if any one of you have like a line of jewelry, if you have like a beautiful line of scarves, if you have like a beautiful line of candles, because think about it, movie studios use candles, TV shows use candles, right? All these different places for production, they use candles. Not only that, though, if you make candles or any type of sculptures or anything like that, think about it. There are people do staging for houses. That's something that you could tap into, like, development companies. People that do staging for houses and just put a packet together. And again, I'm going to tell you guys this. How are they going to know that you and your product exists if you don't present in their faces? It's like, okay, this is who I am. This is what I do. This is my website, my Instagram, my entire online presence. And you have to have that so that these people can see that you got some type of track record for doing these things, right? What else was I going to tell you? Oh, the challenge. I challenge you to mail things off on July 7th with me. I challenge you, make a video packaging up whatever it is that you plan to send out to whatever companies you plan to send those companies out, whatever product you plan on sending out to these companies. I challenge you. I challenge you to do that. I challenge you to do that with me. And they got some of the stupidest challenges online, right? I challenge you to do this with me. Package up some stuff, put it together. That's like with the letter. If you need help with the letter, email me and I'll send you a copy of my letter and then you just revise it to whatever you wanted to say, right? Just make it happen. It's like, and some people are sitting at home with some of the most beautiful products, not knowing what to do or how to get their product out there, right? Well, you know what? I challenge you to do this with me. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys what I was doing. So because I'm not mailing anything out until the 7th, I got a little bit more time, like I said, to pump up the inventory on the website and the Etsy shop. So I will be working on that for the next couple of days. And then piecing together which 7 pieces I want to send where. And watch this. There's a show that's called, and I could see her wearing my jewelry too. And then another show came on and it's called The Good Fight. And I forget the lady's name, but she's the tall, thin white lady. And when I say they dress her to the T. I mean, she be sharp in the tag. And every time I see her, I think she would wear my jewelry absolutely amazingly with the outfits that they wear for her, that they choose for her. And if you've ever seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. Her and also what's the other little light-skinned lady? She's a light-skinned and got her hair cut real short in the show. But her and man, I forget their names, but the two of them, they dress them like oh so elegantly. I mean, they just be like, man, like where they get that outfit from? And I could see them wearing my jewelry on that show. That's one of the reasons why I chose CBS Studios for one of the studios to send my product to. So with them, I'm going to send them like the poppinest necklace set. And in there, I'm probably going to put like some little note. I would love to see, I'm going to have to find out her name, so-and-so wearing, this set on The Good Fight or something like that. And again, though, communication. Hey, how they going to find you? How they going to find you? Not unless you let them know. But anyway, Darlene Knight for Jewelry by BDK. Wanted to show you, if you are up for the challenge, let me know. So we could do this. And remember, we got until July 7th to put everything together. That means your letter. That means even like a lookbook. I can't do it, without some type of something being attached to it. I mean, it's like if you need help with the lookbook, I could assist with the lookbook or, like do the lookbook for you. But email me and then we'll talk about that because I don't have time to just do it unless it makes some type of financial sense to me. And if you don't want to do it, that's fine too. Not trying to sell you anything or anything like that. I'm just saying that now is the time to utilize, maximize, and take advantage of the newness that is being presented while it is new, right? It's almost like missing an opportunity. So now is the opportunity to get it out there, get your product out there. And it's you see it, thousands of people selling stuff on Facebook, on Instagram, all that kind of stuff. And will they get noticed? Chances are they might. But guess what? You can't just depend on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and all these different platforms. We have to go way beyond. And like my son said, he said, Ma, that's one thing about you. He said, you don't just think out the box. He said, you tear the box down. Okay. And it's like, that's true because there are so many ways in which to do things. It's like we're online, people are accessible, and it's just, doing what it is that we have to do to make some stuff happen. But anyway, y'all know I got somewhere else to go. I'm just rattling right now. And we'll talk soon.